Welcome to day 3 of our Easter season readings of our first lesson being from Acts. Background is important. I'm sure you can look around as I scan and you can tell where I'm at. A typical garage. This is our garage. The most working place in most any house. So, what does that have to do with this third reading of Acts in our Easter season? Well, I'm glad you asked. In our lives, perhaps a garage is the best indication of a utility room, a room where things simply are there to get things done. Well, our readings so far this week have been Peter's sermon. First part of the sermon was getting people's attention, the people being the Jews of Jerusalem, who perhaps individually had a say in Jesus' crucifixion, got their attention with his emphasis of Jesus as God, Jesus being resurrected just weeks earlier. And then their response, the people's response said, what do we do? What do we do now? And he tells them to be baptized, ask for forgiveness, and change their lives. And now the sermon is over. Part 3 is, how did the people get back to work? Perhaps in their garages, if you will. I'm going to read one line from the reading from yesterday in our case. That day, about 3,000 took him at his word, were baptized, and were signed up. The point being, they listened. The amazing commitment was 3,000 in a day. And now I read on. They committed themselves to the teachings of the apostles, the life together, the common meal, and the prayers. Everyone around was in awe. All those wonders and signs done through the apostles. And all the believers lived in wonderful harmony, holding everything in common. They sold whatever they owned and pooled their resources so that each person's need was met. They followed a daily discipline of worship in the temple, followed by meals at home, every meal a celebration, exuberant and joyful, as they praised God. People in general liked what they saw. Every day their number grew as God added those who were saved. Powerful reading. Powerful, maybe more powerful than the utility of being in a garage, but a couple points to make there. They did what they needed to do in community to be called a Christian community. They sold what they had and shared it with all. Now, in our economic environment, our political environment, people might be scared of that. As an American, that sounds like socialism. Socialism wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't sin. If people could trust each other to share. But I'm not going on a political point here at all. Simply to say, what would our society be like without sin? That's what excited these people. And the power of Christ risen gave them that power. That's why I love the book of Acts so much. It tells us what could be as a society of Christians. May that thought carry you through your day, through your Easter season, and celebrate what it is to be a Christian. Amen.